Hello, hello. It is me. Ow. It's raining, but also I've been doing a lot of dancing, so my joints are painful. Leave him be. Thank you. Can you guess what I want to talk with you about today? Context. Yes, exactly. I knew we were on the same page. Context is everything, especially when it comes to art history. And our own bodies. When you notice discoloration, you need to pay attention. Yeah? But when it comes to context, art history really helps us learn, one, how to contextualize things, how to see multiple perspectives, and also how to use critical thinking. So, for example, this video. The context of this video is a disabled trans American speaking to an audience of mostly Gen Z women or AFAB people. The perspectives are mine, yours, but also my pets, and your pets, and whoever's around you, because we are affected by the media around us. And then, critical thinking. Sorry, sometimes the pain just comes in waves. Bear with me during this video. I'm not acting, this is me, CD, coming to you as I am with some allegories and metaphors that you've seen in past videos where I was acting, or partially acting. Critical thinking. My videos are a really good example of critical thinking because it's really easy to look at my videos and say, well, that's just a crazy person, or that's just a broken person, or that's blah, 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 blah. You know, it's easy to write me off and not listen to me. And we can contextualize that with, well, historically, when a woman spoke up about anything, she was called mental or hysterical or whatever. We can look at the Red Scare, the panic that came with communism, and I do have a lot of socialist ideas, like how Medicare should be for everybody, and maybe jobs should be things that we're good at and that actually contribute to society in a meaningful and impactful way. I think art contributes to society in an impactful way. I think literature, theater, music, art, humanities really bring the humanity out of us. No one's ever made that joke before. Sorry, I don't need to be apologizing about my own pain. I I'm still really learning a lot of stuff. When it comes to making art, oftentimes artists aren't seen as smart until everybody around them understands the art. But the artist has to make the art even when people don't understand it. And artists, all kinds of art, whether it's music, theater, writing, all of it has to be made with a clear mind and not being influenced by who the viewer is, because we never really know who the viewer is going to be. I can make my videos hoping that my brothers see some and, understand where I'm coming from. But that doesn't mean that they're going to watch it. And that's not to blame them. That's just saying that I can't force anybody to look at the stuff I'm making. I don't really have a choice in who sees my artwork, unless I solely provide it only to that person. And when it comes to YouTube and a lot of social media, and the internet's pretty much for everybody. And even if you think it's not, someone can hack in or take whatever you are trying to hide, so might as well just be your authentic person up front, right? We don't need to hide behind a mask. And if nobody believes in your project, that's not true, because you do. You believe in your project, you believe in yourself, and if you don't believe in yourself yet, you will eventually. Now, why would you believe me, a queer, disabled, crippled person, about you believing in yourself? I mean, I've been there, done that. I've dealt with people not understanding the art I make and having to make it anyways, because 5 years down the line, now it makes sense and now everybody gets it, but for those 5 years, they didn't get it. And now that they get it, it didn't change my process. I can't go back and empower myself to make more. And honestly, I am someone who, sorry, it might get a little loud because it's stormy outside. I tend to work harder out of, what's the word? Out of spite. The more people say I can't do something, the more I do it. Or the more I train and practice and try to become the best at what I'm doing. Are my videos a good representation of the best videography there is out there? No, absolutely not. For one, I personally would like to see more editing. And I'm hoping someday I'll make enough money that I can get a better computer and I can actually have editing software again. It sounds like the allegory is calling out. Metaphor? I think I meant metaphor. I'm so glad I'm capturing this on video. Okay. Travel with me. We're going this way. Wandering through the kitchen. And right back where we've been so many times. Now, in the first video where I was calling the kettle black, I was acting. I was portraying authoritarian parenting by mimicking my own parents. My second video, I wasn't really acting, I was telling a story. And this one I'm not acting. And I made this so I could have some hot chocolate. So let this be a metaphor for what it feels like to go through life with CPTSD, disability, being a marginalized group, and just trying to do the bare basic thing. No, you gotta look over here. We're gonna come back to that. Trust me. It's gonna keep making noise. It's okay. We get used to the noise, right? After a point, we kind of don't know what's actually dangerous and what's actually... okay. Just kidding. Don't look over there. Look over here. After a while, we don't really know which noise is dangerous and what noise isn't. It's either noise, or we become terrified of everything. Can you guess which one I have? Ba-da-da. That's right, I'm terrified. I am someone who I have the dynamic attachment or whatever. No, I'm not anxious attachment. I'm not avoidant attachment. I'm both, baby. It's a little toasty. Ooh, it's splashing a lot. Honestly, I'm in too much pain though to like really be able to do anything about it. There we go. I didn't mean to cluck to it like a horse. Don't say I did, please. Please don't. I have enough jokes about me being a horse girl. I don't. Okay, and again, I'm not acting for this one. Okay. Stir. I'm trying to be a little more authentic in my videos because I know that critical thinking is very low in America. And, boy, where are you going? Sir. It's okay. It's actually his cabinet now because he fell asleep and there's so many times after opening it that it's a stir stick that I got for free, actually. Artists, we do a lot of trading, so technically it wasn't free. I traded for it, but anyway, he got locked in there so many times and I just have to keep it open now. Because I would come by and shut it, and he would get stuck in there and cry out. And we would have to play hide and seek, but find the cat. And I gotta say, After the construction workers got 2 of my cats stuck under the ground, under the floor, back in 2022, I really don't like playing Find the Cat. It's not a fun game after that. I did not pee, I swear. But to be fair, if I did pee, I wouldn't tell you. It would be my secret and my own. Alright, let's head back. Woo! And let's finish this conversation. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I've noticed that a lot of people don't watch all my video, and you know, like, that's totally fair. They're long, and even my TikToks weren't always watched all the way through. Sorry. I have to be careful because I get muscle twitches, and I have thrown water on myself. I don't want to throw hot chocolate on myself. I really don't. And we were talking about critical thinking in art history. I'm gonna make a video on the art history context of my Anything Goes performance, because there was a lot that went into it. Can you guess what musical? You probably can't guess which anime. Maybe you can. Sorry, pain is exhausting. Life is pain. You know, Sloth from Brotherhood. The Ulrich brothers. You know. I don't need to tell you. You know. Yeah. I don't know if you should come up right now. I don't know if it'll help or hinder. You're gonna do it anyway? Okay. Hi, baby. Hi. Yeah. Well, it didn't hurt coming up, but it hurt going down. That's in context only. Context is so important. Most of my videos are improv. The few times I have a script, you can tell. Dang it. Sorry, I glued my glasses back together, but there's a gap, so it scrapes my face. And I had thought that it wasn't scraping that badly, but it is actually oozing. So, Motherfucker! This video might be ending sooner than I thought. Because I have to pick up some art tomorrow, and I do know how to drive ambidextrously. I had to learn in high school when my right knee went out, and I had to take my brothers to school still, and myself. So I can drive with both legs. It's been really helpful over the years because of the knee and hip issues and foot issues. But it's not helpful when both of your legs are not working.